you guys. Okay, y'all, I really did take a shower. I'll just bring it down. I took a shower and I washed my clothes. And so this is like my favorite dress. Like, I'm not joking. It's like my fucking favorite. I'm like a kid. I'm like a kindergartner. Don't talk about me. I'm so serious. I have more clothing to wear or to sleep in. I actually tried on a dress yesterday. I was like, oh, I'll wear this to sleep. It's like some Aztec print dress, but I look like I'm still pregnant. So I don't want to look like I'm pregnant. I'm serious. I can't take it. It just really bothers me to have pregnant body and I don't have a baby. So that's it. It's just like I have to wear. I love this dress. And yesterday I wore it without a bra. And so then you can see my titties and my fupa. I look like I was straight up out of the Tribal magazine. So today I actually have on a bra with it, and I went to the bathroom. I was like, it just makes such a big difference to put a bra on with the fupa. You know what I'm talking about? That's the difference. It's the bra and the fupa. It's nothing else. It's not like the bra and the dress. It's the bra and the fupa. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference, because then it'll look like I got saggy titties. Yes, I mean, they were just moving. They just move with the dress. You see what I'm saying? So it looks like I have saggy titties and a fupa. And it's like, so today, like I said, I went to the bathroom. I have upright titties and a fupa. And it makes a big difference. It makes it look like I'm really like on my way to health. Like I'm really doing something for myself. So yeah, it's like so hard for me, y'all. Like I'm so serious. I don't like to look at my belly because it's like that's after pregnancy belly. Then you get other people online and they just had a baby and they belly look like mine too. It's like, oh my God, she just pushed the baby out. You see what I'm saying? So it's like the end is nothing to the mean. So y'all, let me tell y'all, this morning I woke up, North Korea was trying to like act like Tyra and Obama and all these people were wrong. And it's like, no, North Korea, they not. It's the Bushes. It's the people that have been stalking me my whole life. It's the person that's listening in our house and then serial killing people. That's the person that's wrong. So look, Ivanka was not born when I was supposedly supposed to advise Trump. When he became my godfather, Ivanka wasn't born. So when me and Nelly were together, the person that was with us was about me and Nelly's age. We were all probably like, and she was probably my age. You see what I'm saying? Nelly older than us. So when we hung out, they were trying to actually make it as if this girl could have been Ivanka. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? So it's like, instead of them putting me in a situation to be there with Ivanka, they set it up so where I'm like with a Ivanka lookalike. And she was thin. She had long, straight blonde hair. Very cute. Let me see how old. Let me see if I can find Ivanka. Ivanka at age. I was like 16. Let's do 15, because I'm like, for real, I'm always a year. Ivanka at 15. Ivanka Trump daughter. Let's do at 15. So that's what somebody was reminding me of. When me and Nelly were together, trying to set the shit up like I was really hanging out with Ivanka. And y'all, I actually used to play with a lot of prestigious people's children. Don't know who they are. Can't remember their names, but that's just how it was. So let's see. So here she is at 15. And see, yep, the girl kind of favors her. That's it. She had a ponytail. She was dressed like I wear we wear silky dresses. I didn't wear a silky dress. I was more Carolina Herrera at that time. So it's like I'm really a Carolina Herrera fan. So my grandmother usually buys me a dress just like the one I was like in. No, that's a silky dress. Okay, the one I am in this picture, that's a silky dress. My grandmother usually buys me a dress with a collar, a tie, and then it has an A-line, and it usually has like suspenders or something. It's always like a Carolina Herrera kind of look. You see what I'm saying? So that's it. Like, those are like my favorites. And then for my prom, I wanted like more of a tuxedo. So I had something that was like black at the top, white at the bottom. Perfect dress. And I'm talking about, y'all, it was exactly what the fuck I wanted. They made it. It was at the store. It was actually at the store. I was like, are you kidding me? We went to the mall. First 5 minutes, I'm there. 3 to 5 minutes, I find that fucking dress. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? It was inspired by Madonna. I am such a suit. I like suits, and I like, if it's a woman's suit, I want a white collar shirt, a A-line skirt. I might wear a tie. I don't know. You understand? I like a really classic look. Uh, I might wear like just a pearl earring, and if I'm really popping, if I'm really about to go all out, it might be a certain color. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? Like, I am a real fan of Carolina Herrera. It is like since I was little. And so it's always been a situation with me. Carolina Herrera. The silky dresses were not always something that we like. We get them and they so pretty, and we get to put on our petticoat and our lace socks and all this stuff. But she get it from the Asian store. She'd just get it from the local Asian beauty supply. So yeah, I'm like, see, that's why I was like, me and Maples, I'm sorry, they just giving you lists of stuff that we had in our life. So now when I'm looking at this stuff, I was like, okay, Wallow brought up 2017 today. I was like, let me see who Trump's advice. Like, I really wasn't looking for Trump's advisors. I was just looking like, what the fuck was happening in 2017? So I was going to talk about that during the show. Oh, let me get my other phone spot before I start. Once again, y'all, today is a Sumatra pour over because I don't want to clean espresso make. I'm sorry. I hate when it's stuff I have to clean. I just be like, I can't do that today. I just rinsed this out this morning and it is so super clean. What type of mesh is this? Has to be like some type of something they use for the sea or something. It is like, first off, it's like a silky mesh. It is absolutely perfect for cleaning. This is what y'all need to put in the juicers. Y'all get what I'm talking about? Like, the juicer need a mesh like this. Because it's so hard to clean a juicer. I hate it. I hate trying to clean the metal things. I cannot do that. Y'all need to put this into the juicer. Infinity Clear polypropylene. It is perfect. It is absolutely perfect. This is the brand, y'all. It's an ultra light Java drip right here. Look, and I just do my pour over with this. But it is like, I'm talking about when I say, because y'all, I'm so serious about being clean. When I say it is so minimalistic in cleaning that you will be like, what? You could just, if I was camping, I could just put this in the river water, wash that shit off and go, no, like, it is so freaking awesome. I'm not joking. This is a nesting design. What? Wait a minute. Am I missing a part? No, that's all it came with. Yeah, and see, it's for camping, y'all. Look, can y'all see? It's for camping. It's really for camping. This is such a good product. I'm sorry. This is awesome. Don't overprice it. Keep it at the price it is. I paid $10. It probably could be somewhere for $5 or on sale for $7. I don't know. This is freaking awesome. As a woman that cleans a lot, this is the easiest thing that I have ever had to clean in my life. Like, if you don't have a filter and or you want a reusable filter, this is like so dope. I mean, I'm not joking. Y'all, I always, when it's something where I have to buy something over and over again, I always buy reusable. That's why I use real plates. At first people thought it was because of plastic. So somebody would come up with some stupid ass shit like, she does that because there's so many carbons and so many things in the plastic and this stuff. No, I do it because I'm a broke bitch. You understand what I'm saying? I don't like being broke. And so that's the other thing. Like, I will spend the money, like I said, and get stuff that has a lifetime warranty, such as Craftsman tools, such as outer boxes. If I can send that shit in when it break, I'm buying it. It's like, I just go ahead and spend the money. I don't see the point of me buying this shit over and over the fuck again. And out of box, if you buy everybody one, when any one piece breaks, y'all can, because when you get an out of box, everybody in the family gonna use it different. So when something break on it, y'all can just put that whole broken ass out of box together and mail it back to out of box and just get different parts. That's the coolest shit ever. So I love out of boxes. Craftsman tools, they take them shits back forever. So if you fixing on your granddaddy old house, your grandmama old house, and you take the tools back to the Sears or whatever, if they rusted or whatever, I used to work for Sears, so if they rusted or whatever, we just got a big bin, we just throw them shits in and let you go get it, do a mark out, and keep moving. That shit is a lifetime. They have lifetime warranty tools, y'all. And just because it's rusted don't mean we take it back. We'll take it back if it's like broken or whatever. Even the machines like the drills, all that stuff, Craftsman tools are lifetime warranty tools. I always tell people this. I try to tell y'all just in case somebody hasn't been watching it, they forgot. Anything with a lifetime fucking warranty, that's exactly what I have. I actually think that me and Ivanka would have been like, we would have really got along. Like Ivanka is just like, she's type A like me. Like it's like, I'm not joking. But we would have got caught. That's the thing. Ivanka, I would have got you in trouble. I'm the one that would have had you in trouble. It's not a joke. Y'all think Trump in trouble? I would have her in Trump trouble. But me and her might have a girls might want to have fun night. You know what I'm saying? Girls just want to have fun. And I'm a very private person. Like the only reason I've been talking and doing all this stuff online is because they came and infiltrated my life for the presidency. So I'm serious. Like when me and Nelly was hanging out, they kept this little girl with us. She was a white girl, ponytail. Anyway, that person was trying to set it up as if Ivanka was with us. That's what they were saying on this North Korea shit. So it's like, how would you know that? You get what I'm talking about? How would you know about the little white girl that was with us? You know? So Nelly can tell you, like, yeah, she really kind of favor Ivanka. Ivanka is what? She's 41. I'm 44. I'm going on 45. So she's 4 years younger than me. So the year that I was 4, she was born. I'm talking about, look, he actually said it. He said, if I become president, you can go ahead and you can advise me. Exactly. I know, because I choose the president. But yeah, me and Ivanka probably would have been best friends. It's not a joke. Like, I love Ivanka. I am like that too. I'm like that. I'm easy to get along with. But like I'm an artist too. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like I think I would have been like the person that would be like, come on, let's go. And Ivanka's like, okay. You know, like we would have had great stories to tell. Great stories between us to tell. You know, because I'm like my sisters, they'll probably tell you the same thing. Like I really do just make sure that we get out of the element. You see what I'm saying? They might have a picture of us sneaking out at night. You know, not going to the club or anything, but just going out somewhere, you know, like doing something that we do together. So yeah, me and Ivanka would have got along just fine. Ivanka would have probably got me in trouble. Like I'm so serious. Like I'm really conservative too. If it's time for me to be business oriented, I'm really conservative. Pink nails, you don't have to do it. It's like nothing y'all have to do. It's me. I like to have a slate, a clean slate. You understand what I'm talking about? Because in business, I don't want anybody taking anything from me, any ideas, anything. So I do it so I'm slate clean. So it's not something I need for everybody to do. It's just so nobody tries to trend off of me. So when I do business, I wouldn't wrap my hair. You already know my hair is red. So it's like the glasses, I probably keep them the same now that I'm wearing them. It's like things that they visibly see. And really I wear contacts all the time. This is probably the longest again that I've ever wore glasses. You know, so Um, I keep myself slate clean for business. It's like I keep my nails cut short. I wear like a clear or a pink nail polish. I don't wear something where you can see my toes. I wear stockings. Like, yeah, I'm so, or not. Sometimes I don't wear them, and sometimes I don't wear them. If it's not practical, I don't wear them. I try to keep makeup minimal. I try to like wear, like I said, I'm like a Carolina Herrera type dresser. So it's like I want like a maybe a white shirt and a skirt, a blouse, like some kind of blouse. But it's like I don't want the person that's in front of me trying to do business trying to trend off me. And what I'm saying is like now y'all try to trend off me. You see what I'm saying? Like it's whenever you see me with any type of style, if whenever y'all see me doing anything, you trend off what I'm doing. I hate that. So that's it. It's like I hate it. I actually need Ivanka. Like she the type of friend that I actually need. I'm gonna cry. Y'all actually kept me away from her. I am going to cry because it's like that's the one person I probably need out of everybody. Like y'all don't even understand. Like it is like as far as people relating to me, it's like she probably the one person that I could have had as a friend out of everybody. So for some reason, whoever this guy is, I have to look him up because it's like why would y'all rush to advise Trump? You know what I'm saying? Like it's like why would you rush to advise him when you knew that was my job? And then to try to use the stuff that Bush used, that's how you know that they were stalking me. And then everything the Obamas had, they knew they were stalking me. So the whole time they stalked me, trending off me. You understand what I'm talking about? That is why I always used to remain very professional until I got to my house, inside my house, and just did what I was doing. So that's the other part of this that kills me is some people be like, well, she didn't take pictures. Well, yes, I did. And that's because they know I'm a photographer. Yeah, so, yep. I actually needed him because they actually like killed my grandfather and just like left me as a 4 year old to run a huge market of people. Like it's like I'm talking about my grandfather was in TV, fashion, music, everything. And it's like, are you kidding me? Politics. And now all they do is like come and see something or hear something and then they go and try to do it. And it's like, no, you can't do that. So whoever this Jason, whatever person is, I'm sorry. I don't trust you. I don't trust his security person either. Because it's like, what were you thinking? Like this is actually a rehash of Bush's term. Every negative thing that we did that Bush would just shout out and try to say he was gonna do. We couldn't do it as Americans, and then all of a sudden Trump gets into office, and now we can do it. And it's like, I'm so serious. You did that because you saw him on television. You can't do that. If you really want to treat him as if he was Reagan, then you would take the television outside of him being the president. Y'all wanted to keep the television inside of him being the president, and that was from your advisement. So at this point, that is treason on all their parts. So stop trying to put everything on Trump when y'all came and you have been stalking me the entire time, trying to get close to him. The same way this woman tries to do this stuff with Beyonce. That's the same thing y'all did with this Trump stuff. They were trying, like somebody saying, wait a minute, this girl is supposed, yes, I should have been advising Trump. That's my godfather. I already knew when I was young what type of plan I had to be president. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? I came up with my own plan. This ain't shit. Look, they were teaching me about government, okay? And I started just coming up with ideas. That's when my prediction came out too. So that's when they were, and this was in the middle of me also thinking about the internet, Wi-Fi, all this different stuff, right? The frequency of the radio and how we can pass information. So that's when they kind of found out I was a genius too. This was when I was like 3 or 4 years old. But yeah, it's like that's always been a thing. That's always been a deal. Um, but y'all, I already knew that I wasn't going to be president. I knew something was gonna get in the way, right? I wasn't going to be the president at the time they thought I would be the president. That's when Trump started asking because see he older, so it's like Trump might have forgot. He deal with a lot of shit, and then he also had Omarosa. Y'all understand what I'm saying? And he never really got to see me. All he ever did was talk to me on the phone. He just said, "Live your life so that you are able to have experiences, and that'll help you with business." Y'all understand what I'm saying? But I was still being groomed to be the president. Y'all understand? Even after they killed my grandfather, that man groomed me until I was like 8, 9, 10. You see what I'm saying? 11 years old. Then that's when y'all start setting shit up. 11 years old, that's when somebody else came because that's when the guy actually started um playing with my vagina in the pool. We actually moved out from my grandmother's house, so that's probably what it was. It's like now I'm an open source, so now he feel like he can come and do whatever he want to do. He came and grabbed my vagina in the pool when I was 11 years old. It's not a joke. So then the next time that they have some type of situation where I'm kind of like still in the same lane as Trump is when the woman is trying to get me to marry Deion Sanders. Then not only that, Deion Sanders, it was like what else happened? That's when Nelly and me and this girl, and she was trying to actually be my pen pal. I don't think the girl was wrong at all, but it's just like the fact that somebody would have had her hang out with me because she's going to be so-called Ivanka. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's like now when we tell her story after we kill her, we can say that she played with Ivanka. No, I didn't. I never played with Ivanka at all. So that's it. It's like that is actually my godfather. And then this is what it was. Bush doesn't know me. All they know is I'm Native American, Black, and Jewish. They never even mention that I'm German. So they don't know I'm the queen, anything. It's like, and then when they found out, y'all, they started coming after the power. Like it's like a certain type of power you have, like it's a connection I have to God and all this different stuff. It's like, and I don't even think it's God, it's just to the universe, it's just to earth. And that's been since I was a child. And so that is the problem. It's like y'all really are messing with something that doesn't involve you, all because I know these people. Like I said, some people stalk me because Diana Ross was my godmother. Some people, nobody ever brings up Quincy though. You see what I'm saying? But I have been stalked because Donald Trump is my godfather, and it's because I actually am the person that was to advise him if he was president. But then I told them, hey, nope, that's going to just show us who our real enemies are. That's what I started telling them that stuff when I was like 4 or 5 years old. It's like till I was like 8, and I actually did that in a public setting, not at our house. It was like in a public setting. So all the stuff they try to get the information from my family doesn't know my political alignment. The only person that would know is my grandmother, and I don't think my grandmother even really understood how we were politically aligned. And so it's like, yeah, I'm sorry, but y'all actually keeping me away from people that could love me more. Like, I'm so serious. Like, me and Ivanka be tight as hell. It's not a joke. Like, that's not a joke. I'm so serious. Somebody was like, they'll get along. Fuck that. That girl will be like my damn sister. Like, it's not a joke. It's like, for a person, y'all don't understand how much power I really have. Like, it's like, for me to say something that you get a contract, I don't know how they fucking up your contracts. I don't know that part because I was 4. I'm so serious. But for me to actually tell them who I want on TV and who I don't want on TV and they do it, I'm talking about, it's not a game. It's not a joke for me. And the only time that changes when Bush became president. Any Bush, you say both Bushes. So they actually stopped y'all careers. It's not me, it's them. And so it's like, man, I'm talking about Met Gala, all that stuff is actually after me. Any of y'all that did award shows, all that Patti LaBelle y'all got was me. So it's like, y'all, it's like I really do run a lot of shit. And so it's like I really do need my godfather. I need my godparents. It's not a joke. I'm talking about y'all straight up had him go after Indian reservations. I mean, y'all had that man doing all that racist stuff. That's why I was like, he is not racist. Y'all, they started with the, this was the messed up part. When they started saying he doesn't pay his Hispanic workers as much as he needs to or something like that, I was like, he not the person that's really over the, you know what I'm saying, over who, of that low of. Listen, I work at Starbucks. Starbucks has to mark out so much shit for us to have a living wage. Starbucks has set that shit up. And you know who else did that is Central Market. That's why I say this will be another top tier company that I'm working for. So why can't I get that back to my, listen, y'all took the Hispanic situation from me because I was working with Hispanics, right? When y'all made that story up, because everything they do about Trump, they make up the story about some around my life, right? So when they brought that out, it's like, why mention it? If I can get back to him and tell him how these companies are working or whatever, or tell him, okay, wait a minute, we got to make this a situation where they can make a living wage. What is the discount? What they get, all this different stuff, right? Which they do. A lot of them they get a huge discount working for some hotels. They could even live in a hotel if they had to because the discount is so great. Why would I not be able to help my godfather run his companies? You understand what I'm saying? Why would you, as a person, always try to holler out that he's racist, but you actually stalking his black goddaughter? Did you stalk his other godchildren as hard as you stalk me? I'm talking about they have made so much money off me, or trying to make so much money off me. And it's like, wait a minute. Did you stalk his other godchildren the way you stalk me? Do you stalk Ivanka the way you stalk me? They don't. Y'all can ask Nelly about the girl, but I'm not joking. Nelly didn't even know. Nelly doesn't know who I am, but they know I'm somebody important. That's all. That's all people know is that, oh, she's somebody important. Don't mess with her. You cannot mess with Shante. Don't mess with Shanteschuler. So now all these criminals in East St. Louis and all this stuff, they should know. They it's like they don't know. That man, he don't know. Y'all, every woman that he tries to do that, run this game on, it's a man out in East St. Louis. He will actually try to get people put in jail or get them put in a psych ward. I'm dealing with small time problems and I got bigger problems. So listen, it's a black man. He's a Muslim. He will get people put in jail if you do better than him. So he saw me get out of a BMW, and they actually came and put me in the psych ward, y'all. So y'all understand? My daddy put me out of the house. He had my daddy put me out of the house because he used all these spirits and stuff, the same stuff they used on Trump. He had my daddy put me out of the house and then they came when I went to go get my son and put me in the psych ward because I was driving my father's BMW. I'm talking about they, at all costs, they try to keep me away from my wealth. They want me in my place. I was 4 years old when I took over everything. 4. That's why business has not been taken care of. I was supposed to pay Irene care too. Y'all, I mean, I'm so serious I cry myself to sleep because I'm pissed. So yeah, that was part of our phone call. He say, so when I become president, if I become president, are you going to advise me? I said, yes, I'll advise you. I really would. I would advise him, but I wouldn't vote for him because that would be cheating because that is my godfather. That's why I didn't vote for him. So look, y'all, like I said, they robbed the house. They robbed the White House in Abilene, Texas. Whenever they find out something, they'll try to like call and say something like they just know everything. It's like, nah, they don't know anything. They have no clue. Y'all, I'm not joking. I'm so serious. I thought about that the other night. I almost cried because I was just like, we would have just took over the world. I'm not joking. Me and Ivanka, powerhouse. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Y'all, usually when I punk my hair out, like I'll get like color in my hair, I wear a wig. I do that at work too, like at school. When I work at school, I don't show them like my weekend self. And that's just something I do. Like the last time I did that, I got my hair dyed platinum and purple. I just wore a wig. It's like I just I don't know. I hate that. I hate when people trend off other people and think, or it's like they get around people with money and they just go crazy. And so that's the situation I've been in. It's like it's just that they know that um we had money because they robbed us. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, or they robbed my grandfather, right? So since they knew that we had money and they robbed him, they would it's like people just go crazy. And it's like I haven't been to the bank. So yeah, it was like two people I saw. It was and Drake really did good that year too. He got 13 Billboard Music Awards. He did that on his own. They write about me. Beyonce too, but they did that on their own. That was them. Beyonce got 5, and so did Justin Timberlake. Because somehow, like I do have a little bit to do with Disney, but yeah, that's it. Very good job. That was so good. I'm sorry. I have to salute myself. I don't like it, but they write about me. So that's it. Y'all see what I'm saying? Kendrick Lamar, somebody called me one year. That was 2015. I was like, yeah, do something where you do the sins, like, the 7 deadly sins. And I think I came up with that, like, for real, in like 2007. It was some project that I was trying to work on. Kendrick did that, and he got damn. I'm not lying. It's not a lie. It's not a lie. And so now I'm just because they say that this dude is his son-in-law. It's like that can't be his. I don't know, man. It's like, who are you married to? Y'all, we have actually for Jared Kushner, we have witnesses in Texas that's what you did. Oh, he's married to Ivanka. Y'all see what I'm saying? And I'm talking about everything is always a setup. Always a setup. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just don't trust you. It's like they took everything from what Bush did and everything from the classroom that I was telling y'all about. Like, we were gonna walk out because um he was trying to send Mexicans that were not born here back to Mexico. And it's like, you can't, all that stuff you did, you can't do that. He messed with Mexicans, Indians. He couldn't mess with Jewish people because Jewish people looking like, who is the real Jewish person that protects us? It's me. Um, and then I'm saying, like, they never bring up that I'm German at all. And if I am German, who cares? That's white to them anyway. So it's like they don't care. But they knew they were stalking a black woman. Period. I mean, they actually, when they come after me, they come after me like I have money, y'all. They come after me like I'm gonna get to the fucking money. I have not been to the bank. I haven't got the keys to the office. I haven't. They just start making up other people. Now Issa Rae me and Quinta B me, and it can't nobody see it. Oprah. Now we're gonna surround Oprah because they gave Oprah the position. It's like they just hate it. They hate to see my name. They come after me like I'm a fool. They are not racist. They are classist. Y'all understand what I'm saying? This is some white trash shit. I'm not joking. The woman actually thought that my mother was uppity too. This is so crazy. Anyway, let's keep going. Okay, so what triggered me? I felt blamed. I always try to talk y'all through this stuff. If you felt blamed, they just did this stuff. I told y'all they do this all the time. So the most recent one I talked about was Janet Jackson. How her costume rips now. Janet Jackson is, oh my God, Janet did this, and then it's like, okay, well, the whole time we've been stalking Trump. We've been stalking him, and we've been stalking his goddaughter, and now I was the person being groomed to be president. And it's like, how? That's why they kept asking Obama all those questions like, no, you wasn't. It was Shanteschuler. Like, let me see your birth certificate. I want to make sure that you're not a woman. You know what I'm talking about? It's like, that is the truth. How old are you? You know, Trump remembers some stuff, but he doesn't remember all. And I'm actually the person they were grooming to be president. So that's what I told them. Something was going to get in the way, and we would actually see the faces of our enemies. So that's what it is. It's like, so now Obama, I'm sorry, like, it's not something that was being racist. It's not racist. It's just that they knew that I was being groomed to be president. You know, and it's like the house that was built was for me. That's it. I don't have anything. It's not racism. It's really not, because nobody, all they do, they racist against me all the time. And it's not really racism, it's classism. Because they are so afraid of me getting my uppity ass in the house and never coming out again. And that's the truth. I would actually have a full force of people. Y'all want to know what color my fucking shirt was if I actually was to get to my fucking money. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Y'all would see me because I have to like make sure y'all know I'm alive and moving and shit like that. They ain't trying to fuck me over. But for real, if I came out the house, you wouldn't know shit till two or 3 days later. It's just y'all so far up in my goddamn business that it's ridiculous. For the government to have my business the way they do. And Trump is like, why would you be using my goddaughter's business? That's why, because I actually run the country. I felt disrespected. Oh, let's keep going with blamed. So it's like they continuously, like, you see how it's like they got to come up with all this other shit to blame people for something? Blame is actually on the person that's trying to blame you. It's a setup for the person that's trying to blame you. So if somebody's trying to blame you for something or trying to mess with your feelings about something, like yesterday I had a person that, well, when are you going to be nude modeling again and all this stuff? And it's like, I'm not going to do that. And so they try to make you feel shamed too. Like, it's like, or if something happens, you know, you're such a hurtful person for modeling like that for people and all this. It's like the real issue is with the other person. It's not with me. I don't know everything they want us to do. You understand? When they found out that I was the one in power, y'all understand? That's why they always say they'll kill a young king. That's why you never leave your child to be king. You let them become queen or king with you. And that way it's like they know what to do. Let them help you carry out whatever, because that's what happens with you. So that's what it is. They were trying to, they really couldn't push themselves to kill me because I had a device that helps them know about Wi-Fi and a computer, the cell phone, all this stuff. So yeah, they would have killed me. If I didn't have what I have inside of me, the device, they probably would have killed me. I felt disrespected. So disrespect, that's something else that comes from other people too, because you just like, why would you disrespect me? Like, I'm asking, why would you want to have to go after Trump like that? Like, what is it? What was your means? That y'all, all we have is now a more fucked up America. Because they wanted to take my shit and decipher it for themselves. Now you see they really did fuck up the United States, and it really is probably the Klan. It's not Anybody else but the Klan. That's why y'all feel like it's racist. That's why you feel like it's racism. They had ties with the Klan. I felt lack of affection. You need to feel that. Listen, if somebody is not giving you those feelings, like I'm not giving Kim Kardashian feelings, I'm not giving Gabrielle Union feelings, I'm not giving Jada Pinkett Smith feelings, I'm not giving any stalker any feelings. When it comes to my family, I give them love. If you are not getting any affection from somebody, then that means it's time for you to go. We strangers anyway. So it's like usually that comes from a stranger. I would leave. I wouldn't even let that trigger me. That's a trigger for me to go. I felt I couldn't speak up. Now that's a problem. Write it out. Write it to him like grievance. Make a grievance so that it's in writing, because that's how you cover your ass. Make sure you put dates and times, colors, be specific. What's something smell like, every goddamn thing, because that's how you cover your ass. I felt lonely. This is something that they also use to mess with people. Like they'll try to put you by yourself so you feel alone. Like it's like, so you feel, but if you really get close to your thoughts and get close to yourself, you'll realize you're really not lonely. It's just something that really, loneliness can actually just help you love yourself more. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's like people try to like make loneliness a negative situation, and it's not. That's why I love myself now. I spent a lot of time with myself. So now let's look at the tools for a well-balanced life. Go to a therapist, watch a movie alone, schedule a massage, have a mental health day, and walk along the lake shore. Or live at the lake shore. Live at the lake, y'all. Consistent bedtime routine, offer a break, offer choices, create a break box, and remove triggers. So that's just something, again, that you can do. You can have a consistent bedtime routine, offer yourself a break, offer yourself choices, create a break box. And that's just like something where like you play with something like all the time. I usually, like I said, I make stuff like I'm making the crowns right now. I actually haven't made a crown for real this week. Making crowns, all that different stuff. And then just remove triggers. Like all those things that, like, those people have to be moved away from your life. For real. As much as you can. I'm actually in a situation where I'm like in a tank of stalkers. But if you not in a tank of stalkers, shoot, just move around. Get away. So that's it, y'all. Please have a great day. It's Shante, Brown Sugar Talk, under Brown Sugar under Black Unicorns. I really am still a hostage and I still need help. Donald Trump is my godfather. Diana Ross is my godmother. Quincy Jones is my godfather. It would be so nice to be back with my family. They have never been able to be in a room with me at all because they have held me hostage since I was 4 years old. Please help me and my family. It's about 25 of us here. If y'all can help us, I have to get back to my son who was kidnapped. The police right now are actually loony. They are actually crazy right now. They are, because they keep messing with them, like they pumping some type of. They created this when I was little, y'all. They actually created it when I was little, about the same time that I wanted my inventions too. So they actually did it before. So it was like a bunch of movies that came out, like The Fly. It was another one that came out. I think this was in the 80s, right? The Fly. See, they had already built it in the 70s. So The Fly, and they could just make any room, any place you are, just like that. Where like you don't change into them, but your body feels like that. And it doesn't always include an insect. It's people too. Like your body start to feel hurt, all that stuff. That, like yesterday I was telling them about Michael J. Fox, like how they did that to him. It's something they use and they'll put it like on the back of your head. Like I told y'all, the lady did that to me on the bus and I couldn't get up. Nobody helped me. So that means everybody on the bus know about it. So I couldn't remember how to stand up. this nerve gas that they use, they'll actually be able to like control your body functions and stuff like that. So basically they can program people too. And the reason why is because that's what I thought about when I thought about Wi-Fi. It's like how we have a frequency on the radio and we pass information back and forth. And so that's what I thought about Wi-Fi too, is like how we can pass information back and forth through a frequency. That's how that stuff came up. So then, Gore came out and was like, he doing this big thing. What did he say? He made internet or Wi-Fi. I don't remember, but it's like, no, that stuff came from me. That's what I wanted the world to have, like something that would give them info. Well, really, it was from my idea of the library, the bookmobile, because that day I had actually been to the bookmobile. It was fresh on my mind. It was very fresh on my mind. And so I went to the bookmobile that day. And it was like kind of cold outside. And that was it. So it was like the stuff that I came up with was very fresh on my mind when I came out with some of these ideas. So that's what we have today. Like that's why we have what we have today, because I came up with something that was for everybody. That's when Steve Jobs, Prince, all these different people, but it was movies that came out. It was another movie where they would die and bring themselves back to life because they wanted to see what was between death and life, right? So they would kill their friends on this table, and they would let them be dead for so long, and they'll bring them back. And so that's what it is. Like, I think that was just somebody just thinking that that's what this would be. You know what I'm saying? Like, because of what was the device that they created for me. So it's like, that wasn't it. But all those movies are evidence of what they can do now. Transfer thoughts. That's what they thought I wanted to do. No, I wanted the computer to have my thoughts and be able to type them out. But they have a situation where they can actually make you feel and think like somebody else. It's not a joke. And it's not long. It's not something that can last for a long time, because that's just not you. But they have to do it every day to start to like actually change your body. And like I said, it's like it hurt. It actually hurts because that's not your regular movement. That's not your regular movement or choice. So that's it. It's all these pains they saying people have. If you've been working out and taking care of yourself, you know how to get rid of the pain. You know the difference between pain and working out, and a pain and somebody trying to fuck with you. And so that's just what happens. So that's it. They did the same thing to Trump and Obama. And that's it. You see what I'm saying? Why would they have to do that? And the reason why Clinton was impeached was partly because we actually did like him. Like, I'm not joking. We love my grandma be in that bed all day. And I'm telling y'all, anything from her bedroom, they turned it into like, let's kill him, let's fire him, let's do this. So she would talk about Clinton when he came on TV. When he came out with that saxophone, y'all, she just was like, he came out with a saxophone, baby. And I play alto sax too. So he got impeached. They set him up. And I'm pretty sure they used that same shit they used for Trump and Obama. Because Obama, when I'm telling you, when he came out and was telling us about how they were holding up with this whole thing, and he walked out, you could tell he was possessed. That's not, he actually has a spirit that's taking over his movements and everything too. So that shit in the White House, like, it's not a joke. So they took it, they probably got it from our White House. You know, they was probably looking for something like that, because they came and tore the roof off too, like tore pieces of the roof out of the White House too. My house, the Abilene, Texas house. So that's it. I'm just telling y'all, that's it. Because I was being groomed to be president. So maybe they needed that to groom another president, you know. Like, I don't know why they put these devices in the houses. And actually, I do, you know, to make it feel like it's new. But it's like maybe they thought that the one in their house would be different. I don't know. Who put it in there? Who put it in there? I was helping him for so long. It just be like, he just asked me questions. Sometimes I didn't see my grandfather. He just asked me questions. Like I said, it should be something where I can talk to him inside of the house in Washington Park. That's how they got the stuff from Aunt June's house. It's like in the first bedroom when you first come in through the front door, it's to the right. And I know y'all don't understand what I'm talking about. I'm just telling, so I had this for my evidence. And it's like right behind the door. I told Nikki and Terrell where it was. In our house in East St. Louis, because I think East St. Louis now has to be evacuated. and all this stuff has to be investigated. And East St. Louis is by the door or by the TV, by where the phone is. It's somewhere in our living room area, and it's also somewhere in my grandmother's bedroom. So, like I said, it had to be two different people, because if I said something in the living room, I'm telling y'all safe and you stars right now. If I said something in that bed, if my grandmother said something in the bedroom, they actually have attacked, beaten, killed, fired, impeached anybody. Because she really did love Clinton. It's not a joke. She loved him. When he came out with that saxophone, she loved him. And that's probably when they realized that she the one that actually told them who the president would be. Y'all see what I'm saying? So that's it. It's like, that's it. The gig is up. They know. So y'all can stop stalking me. I try to tell y'all as much as I can so they can stop stalking me too. I don't want them in my business. I don't like creepy white men. So I don't know where the white men come from either. I don't like creepy white men. And the way that y'all think is so fucked up. The black men too. But it's like, I don't like y'all in my life. Please leave me alone. That is pedophilia. Have a great day.